looking at different things with Kylie. I saw an article like a week ago, and it was saying the products that she used, her favorites, what she used like on a daily basis. So I screenshotted, I was like, let me save this and gather, like I have so much stuff, like kind of get that stuff together. I'll do a tutorial. But then Kylie threw me off a bit, okay? She went out last night looking gorgeous. And I saw this picture on Snapchat this morning and I was like, oh my God, I have to create this look. I just have to. I think that we did awesome on the eyes. I feel like they look exactly the same. I am even wearing the bra Kylie Jenner wears. So anyway, I'm done talking. I love you, Bunny, so, so much. If you want to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. BTW, I apologize for this. I'm going to try this. I got it in my Epsi Glam Bag. It's the Believe Moisturizer. I love trying different moisturizers. So, Kylie is always very dewy. She never really has like a matte finish. So I'm gonna really go in with some dew today, okay? I'm gonna start with the BareMinerals Prime Time Face Primer. This is for a dewy finish. It's a clear gel. And I'm also gonna go in with my La Mer Eye Gel. I don't know if Kylie uses this. This wasn't on the information that I found. But she's a little bit bougie. I mean, she has the money to be. And I know her sister, Miss Kimberly, uses La Mer all the time. We're gonna do the dew. We're gonna do the dew, the dew, the dew, the dew. Take a wild guess what I'm gonna use. My BECCA Backlight Primer. I cannot speak highly enough about this. It's that damn good, honestly. Normally I just put a little bit of this like on my high points and my Cupid's bow. I'm gonna make sure to really put this on my forehead today. This Kylie also uses FX drops. I know, I was surprised too. And she uses Moonlight and it's like sunlight or something, but I don't have sunlight. I have a couple, but I don't have that one. It's too dark for my skin tone. But I'm gonna use Moonlight because she does use this one. We're gonna really load up on this bad boy today. And I like to just use my fingers and go right in. See that, like, it's just such a gorgeous finish. Okay. So for that picture, her makeup artist also took a picture like that night with a bunch of Marc Jacobs products. Marc Jacobs Remarcable Foundation being one of the products. So, yay, because this is my favorite foundation in the entire world. So let's get it. I'm going to go a little bit lighter today though. Normally I use 33. This is 29. And I'm doing that because I never feel like Kylie is a shade darker. I always feel like she's a shade lighter. And I didn't put much of this on. I know sometimes it can look like a lot, but it's really not. I still feel like this is an okay color. I was worried it was going to be too late, but I don't think it is. What do you guys think? Comment below. Let your girl know. I think it's so funny when gurus like get mad that people like say something about their foundation being too light or dark. I'm like, dude, I would rather somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. I can take it. Because I do not want to look like an idiot on the internet. Okay. Another foundation that I know is like one of Kylie's favorites is the L'Oreal Infallible. So Miss Jenner's favorite concealer, the concealer she uses all the time, is by NARS. She said she uses this every single day. This is in Custard, medium 1 Custard. And I feel like Kylie's under eyes are never super super highlighted. And I never really feel like she has that much concealer, so I'm not going to go too heavy with it today. We're still going to conceal. I mean, she still conceals. But we're going to keep it lighter than I normally would. You guys know I like my concealer, so I'm still going to go in that little nose area that you guys know I hate so much. And on the side of my nose. And I don't feel like she ever does much with her chin. I don't know if she does her smile lines, but we're going to do them. She probably doesn't because she's young. I mean, she's like 19, I think. And I'm going to put a little bit above my brows. Not much, but I feel like, you know, her brows are always definitely on point. So we're going to make sure ours are too. I swear what a little bit of foundation and concealer it was like. For cream contour, they didn't specify, but I'm going to use the STILA Highlight and Contour Cream Contour. This is in light. And I'm going to use this little Artiste brush, and we're going to contour. See how I did the nose? Miss Kylie always has a sharp contour. The Kardashians were like almost like the founders of the contour. I mean, their makeup artists were, but you know, they get the credit for it. That's okay. I'm assuming if you guys are watching this video, then you're a Kardashian lover. I know there's like mixed emotions about the Kardashians. I feel like people either love them or they just can't stand them, but I love them. Khloe and Kylie are my favorite. I do think that Kim is not super fond of the attention that Kylie is getting. All right, we're gonna set our face, and guess what? Miss Kylie uses the Laura Mercier translucent powder as well. I think everybody uses this powder. So I just make sure my little creases are out. And then I go in with my beauty blender and get under those eyes. And I'm just gonna set the side of my nose a little bit. And of course my forehead. And again, if you're a younger girl, you probably don't need to set your smile lines. But I do, because I'm always smiling. Okay, let's jump in to brows. I'm going to use my Brow Wiz. As Kylie uses the Brow Wiz, she did say that from time to time she uses the dip brow as well. Very natural, but very thick and fluffy. I would just recommend to make sure when you're doing yours, you're doing this look, make sure to brush your brows up. Okay, fluffy brows, those like soap brow, that look is so in right now. So just if you brush your brow hairs up and then fill it in and then put a gel over them, your brows will look identical to hers. Now, Kylie also had a very strong brow, brow highlight. That's what I want to say. Okay, I'm going to try to show you. Hopefully you can see. And you can tell in the front that they went under there with some concealer. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to take my light sand. I said in my last video, I like light sand better than light in the Shape Tape. And I'm just taking my BH Cosmetics flat brush. This is number 7. Starting at the high point of our brow. And then I'm picking up a little more product and going in the front, and I'm just blending it down. And then I'm going to take my Benefit Stay Don't Stray. This is in medium/deep. I don't want to make the lids too light since we're going dark today. And I always rub my primer in with my finger. I kind of just pat it down into the lid. I'm going to take my Morphe M173. I'm going to go into a little bit of my RCMA powder. And I'm just setting that concealer with a powder so nothing moves or smudges. And it also makes your blending job much easier. So they did not specify the palette that they use, but I know that Kylie uses her own palettes 95% of the time. So I'm like 99% sure that she used her bronze palette for the look that she had. If I had to take a wild guess, that's what I would say. First things first, I'm going to take this flat brush. I'm going to take the color Jasper, it's this one right here, and I'm going to put that all over my lid. Again, it's kind of just like I'm setting everything. So first things first, I'm gonna go into the color Creme Brulee. This is a Makeup Geek shadow. If you don't have that shadow, don't stress it. Just go into the color Topaz right here. I'm going to take one of my favorite fluffies. This is from Beach Cosmetics. It's number 4. And I'm just going right into that shadow. And I'm going to start putting that right above our crease. I'm going to do 2 coats of this color. So I'm going to go back over, same spot. Okay, I'm also going to take the color Bake Sale. It's literally like a shade darker than Creme Brulee. And I'm not using a lot of this. I'm just using it to give us a little more definition. All right, we're gonna jump into her palette. We're gonna pick up this shadow right here. It's called Tiger Eye. And I'm using my Morphe M139. You know it's my fave. And we are going to put this in our crease. So when I say in my crease, I'm holding my brush flat on there, almost like if you were to be poking yourself. And you want to go right on that crease line. Easy, right? Not bad at all. Okay, I'm going to use this ColourPop shadow. It is in the color Millionaire, not Millionaire. It is like a brown, shimmery, it's so pretty. It's even prettier in real life. With these shadows, you really have to use your finger. So I'm just rubbing this on my lid. Just try to keep it as close as you can. And we'll go in with a brush and try to clean it up a little bit. What do you guys think so far? I'm going to try to put it in that front area. Okay, so next we're going to go into this color right here from her palette. It's called Goldstone. And again, I'm just using a flat angle brush. And I'm packing that right over top. All right, and last but not least, I'm gonna take a little bit of this pigment from MAC. It is called Handsome Prince. I'm just being bougie. I'm gonna take a little bit of this with this flat brush. I'm gonna spray my brush, and I'm gonna try to lay some of that just very lightly on top, just for a little extra. And I should have put setting powder down first. Do that. For our brow bone, I'm going to take the color Jasper again. And I'm going to take a little bit of this color right next to it called Quartz. I'm going to just put that at the high point of my brow. And we're just going to clean it all up. Look at that. And for her bottom lash line, it doesn't look like she has anything, like maybe the slightest bit of brown. I'm going to take this color right here called Topaz with this little brush. It's the Morphe M149. And I'm just going to lightly run that under my eye. Okay, she definitely does not have any liner on. We're gonna go right into lashes. If you wanna have the exact same lashes, then get Mykonos from Lily Lashes. Alright, I'm gonna use my CoverGirl Precisely Point black gel liner to tight line. Kylie uses Dior mascara, so that's what we're gonna use. Kylie uses the MAC Studio Fix powder to set her face, which I have, but it is upstairs, and I'm sorry, I don't feel like going out there. So I'm gonna use my Kat Von D. This is like my absolute favorite. It did not say what bronzer she used. I think it might be the Marc Jacobs bronzer because he had that in the picture, but I don't have that. So I'm gonna use the one that I'm like stuck on right now. It's in the Tarte Pro Glow. And I'm taking this little brush, it's the Morphe 507. And I'm gonna start contouring my nose. Kylie has a very contoured nose, so we're only gonna bring it to about right here. And then we're gonna bring it out a little bit. It's weird with her because she has a thin nose, but she still has a little bit of nostrils. I'm going super thin on the top. So gonna lift our nose. So we're gonna draw a little line right here on that side and on this side. And then we're gonna bring it on our nose. I know it looks like I'm putting it in there, but I'm not, I promise. And take that all the way up to your eyebrow so it looks more natural. We all know Kylie has big lips, so we're gonna contour our lips a little bit. So I'm drawing a little bit of a line down from my nose onto my Cupid's bow area. And above my lip, we're just going to put a little bit of bronzer. Literally like right above my lip. I know that's hard to see probably. I'm just like dimming it down a little bit because you don't want it too strong, then it's obvious. And I'm putting a little bit just right under here. Alright, we're also going to bronze up our cheeks with that same bronzer. We're going to go around our forehead and on our temples, and of course on our jawline. Kylie has a very significant jaw. It's almost square with her, so I'm gonna go down and then I'm gonna cut it like this. And in the front with her chin, instead of going side to side, I'm gonna go forward, flip my brush, and go forward. And I'm going to take this little Artiste brush with that same bronzer, and I'm going to bring it out further on my temples. And it seems like they really have their temples contoured all the time, so that's what I'm doing. Going back with that Dior mascara. And then I'm going to take my Kat Von D eyeliner pencil, and I'm just going to draw in a couple little lashes. So I'm just drawing little itty bitty lines. See the difference, how much fuller it looks? So I'm going to use my BECCA Opal. This kind of looked like the shade of highlight she had on. They didn't specifically say it was BECCA or Opal, but I feel like this is what it looks like in my opinion. Since we bronzed and contoured our lips to make them appear bigger, I'm going to put my highlight up higher than I normally would. And this one, I'm gonna put right there. For my nose, I'm literally drawing an exclamation mark. I do not think that Miss Jenner had blush on, but I'm going to go into, of course, my Tarte blush palette. I love this damn thing. I'm going to go into Idol. It's like a bronzy blush almost. And I'm just going to add a little bit of that to my cheeks. This will just add a little bit more dimension for our cheekbones. I think that she had exposed on. It almost looked like Malibu, but it was peachier. So we're gonna do some exposed. Oh my god, I forgot the most important part. What the hell am I thinking? Okay, so I'm gonna take her lip pencil, obviously, and I'm gonna overline. And the lip pencil that I'm using is Candy K. On my top lip, I'm overlining just a little bit. Enough that it's like a statement, like, hello, I have Kylie Jenner lips today. I'm gonna take a little bit of the Mercier translucent powder. I'm gonna put my beauty blender back into it. I'm gonna go from the corner of my lip, and I'm gonna bring it straight back. This is ABH Brow Gel in Caramel. I don't like the clear. I know a lot of people use it. I like a little bit of color to mine. And now that we let that sit for a sec, I'm gonna just wipe it downwards. All right, my loves, so this is the final look. I hope that you love it as much as I do. I think we pulled it off, guys. If you guys like this video and you wanna see more videos like this one, let me know. Tell me who you wanna see. Who do you want me to recreate? Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell all your friends. Let them know who your favorite Jersey girl is. And I will see all of you very soon. I love you, bunnies, so much. Diesel, what was that? You okay? Jesus, you scared me.